Hi, welcome back. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Rebecca. I am a makeup fan. I think that's probably the best way to put it. I am an artist and I have been able to utilize this channel to express my creativity through makeup. Today we are doing an unboxing. I got my BoxyCharm box yesterday. Instead of waiting for this video to open it, I opened it last night. The reason why I wanted to do that is because I wanted to try out the products before I did this video so I can tell you all what I think about it right off the bat. I took the opportunity to put lip oil on while my dogs were barking. This is the first BoxyCharm box of the new year. The theme is fresh start because we all need one. Okay. I'm used to seeing like 2-digit numbers next to the heart here, but my box variation was C210132-BA. So if you got that box, I'm gonna talk about what came in C210132-BA. What came in this box was the Ciate London Velvet Eyeshadow Palette, which comes in this really nice, soft, textured box. Not that the box matters, but I'm a sucker for packaging. The box, of course, was probably designed to mimic the packaging of the eyeshadow itself, the palette itself. This is incredibly soft. It's probably my favorite thing about the eyeshadow palette, to be honest. So let me show you what it looks like. This is the color story. It is very romantic. It makes me think of Valentine's Day. So I wanted to do a romantic look. I should have probably mentioned that first. I went ahead and used all of the products that came in the box before I did this video. So the eyeshadow is this palette, and everything else that came in this box is on my face. So I wanted to do a romantic look with this palette because it is a romantic color story. It is pretty. It is not the one that I was hoping to get though. I was hoping to get the olive one, but I was gonna make the best of it no matter what. So let's see what everything has to say about it. The box itself says mix and match the metallics and mattes for intensely dazzling looks. Okay, in case you didn't know how to use it, not so much of a description, but anyway, the card describes it as create molten metal and matte looks with this palette. Featuring a mix of hypermetallics, soft shimmers, and velvety smooth mattes, an innovative powder formulation delivers high pigment with super soft application. So I don't really want to judge this yet. I only used it for the first time tonight. And following this review and unboxing is going to be the video of me putting the makeup on my face. So you can kind of see my process, how it was applied, how easy or difficult it was. I'm not going to spoil it yet. You'll just have to wait. Camera is shaking because my dog is scratching. I do like the color story. The textures, however, I am not so sure about. I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like I have colors very comparable to the ones that are in this palette that I feel like are of better quality. And if I am going to be reaching into my eyeshadow palettes for a color story similar to this one, this is probably not the palette I'm gonna pick. I do love the front of the palette though. The next thing that came in my box was the Pharmacy Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleansing Toner, which is probably the thing that I was most excited about. The reason why is because I have decided that I am breaking up with physical exfoliants. They have made my cheeks hyperpigmented. So I need to do kind of a detox, rejuvenation, whatever I need to do to repair my skin from these physical exfoliants. So I wanted to look into chemical exfoliators, and that is what this is. The 2% BHA is a chemical exfoliator. So I was very excited about this. Also, I was interested in this because Pharmacy as a brand, I see on the BoxyCharm page all the time when you're adding things on, there's brand recognition. So I'm familiar with it. I just have never owned any products. So very excited about this. I have used it twice. I used it last night and I used it today, and it does what it says it's gonna do. My skin sloughed off. The entire top layer of my skin came right off 5 minutes after I put it on. I put on the toner, I did the rest of my skincare, and at the very last step of my skincare, my skin just started falling off. I can't get mad at it because I really do want that to happen. I want to exfoliate my skin. I want the dead skin to come off. So that is, I think, a good thing. I think what I might do in the future when I use this is put the toner on and wait a while before I do any further steps, because everything that I put on my skin after that is gonna come right off. Unless it's already absorbed in, I'm not sure how that works. I recently heard James Welch talk about his skincare routine. He says he uses a toner with BHA in it and he only uses it 3 times a week. So I did ask him if you can use a moisturizing toner and a BHA toner. Hopefully I hear back from him just to get his advice on it. If not, I'm gonna adopt his routine, which is to use like every other day, moisturizing toner, BHA toner, moisturizing toner, exfoliant toner. This is the bottle. It is so nice. Everything about this is nice. It's glass. It feels expensive. Speaking of money, that eyeshadow palette is $30 and the toner is $28. Seems like a reasonable price. Not so sure about the eyeshadow palette. I haven't even described the toner. I just talked about my experience with toner. BoxyCharm says that it is an alcohol-free 2% BHA toner that gently exfoliates, deep cleans pores, and controls oil without overstripping skin. Ideal for combination oily or acne-prone skin. I do have combination skin, very combination. Oily, dry, very dry. I hope that this overstripping the skin description is accurate, because based on my experience with it last night and today, my skin, basically it felt like my skin was stripped of itself. Maybe that's just what it's supposed to do, I don't really know. The box is a little more specific. I always like to read the card and the box. Hello hair, I don't know what you're doing today. An alcohol-free 2% BHA toner that gently exfoliates, cleans pores, and controls oil without overstripping skin. That's what that said. This refreshing daily toner contains a blend of salicylic acid, moringa water, and papaya enzyme to help reduce shine and minimize the look of pores. Ideal for combination and oily skin. So my hair's still doing that. It says to use AM and or PM. So theoretically, you could use this up to twice a day, every day. I think I'm going to take James Welch's advice and use it 3 times a week. Next up is the Laura Geller High Def Glow Illuminator Duo Heart of Gold. I did use this in addition to the Ciate London Velvet Eyeshadow Palette. This is what the highlighter looks like. There are 2 different ones and I used both of them on my face. I used the more glittery one just here on my cheekbones, and I used this more shimmery one on my nails, my head. What bone is, it's my skull. I just don't know what to call this. And my chin. I don't want sparkles here, here, here. Sparkles here, great, cute. But I want this to be more of a sheen. So useful. And I actually really, really like it. This is probably the number 2 thing I was excited to be trying out, because I see Laura Geller's products everywhere. It is all over the FabFitFun site. Whenever there are add-ons, Laura Geller, everything. So I'm really glad to have tried that. So let's see what BoxyCharm says. Before I forget, it's $33. This Illuminator Duo features a shimmer that radiates with pearlescent polish and a stardust sparkle. Yeah. The left shade shimmer is a soft low light of crushed pearl, and the right shade sparkle is a high intensity sparkle that looks as though it was plucked from the night sky. So we've got sparkle, shimmer. You can see how different they look on your face. I'm a fan, not gonna lie. The next thing is Dr. Brandt Do Not Age with Dr. Brandt Triple Peptide Eye Cream. I was also interested in this because, like Laura Geller, I see Dr. Brandt products on FabFitFun all the time. And I've never tried anything by Dr. Brandt. I did, like with the toner, use this last night and tonight Haven't seen as immediate results as the toner, but time will tell. Let's read the box first. Powered by Dr. Brand's exclusive triple peptide complex. It feels like that should be a comma. Anyway, this ultra-rich formula glides on skin to deliver rejuvenating properties for radiant, youthful-looking eyes. Helps restore and replenish moisture, moisturizes the upper skin layers. It has a footnote about that. Helps reduce puffiness and fade dark circles. Well, I certainly hope so. Helps diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles. I have yet to see a product that actually does that. And helps recharge tired eyes and provide a more rested look. I could use that. I have not been getting much sleep lately. Holy moly. Okay, so this is $82 for this. I realize that skincare is incredibly expensive, but good grief, $82. You know what? Fine. The card says basically the same thing. This deeply hydrating peptide-powered cream helps diminish all signs of aging around the delicate eye area, including lines, wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness for refreshed, younger-looking eyes for all skin types. Great. $82. Can't say I'll be buying that again, but you never know. You never know. That might be the thing that makes my under eye circles not so blue and takes care of my fine lines right here. I'm not gonna bitch about it. The final thing in my box is the Bali Balm Sweet Orange and Coconut Lip Balm. Right off the bat, I like the simplistic packaging. It's clean, it's simple. I just said that, simplistic. Oh, it says bee friendly. That's sweet. I haven't ever seen that on packaging. Bee friendly. And this is the balm. I remember really liking this yesterday, the bottle itself. For the instructions, because everyone knows how to put on lip balm, it says, in cold weather, massage the tube between your fingers to soften the balm. This will make it easier to flow from the nozzle. I just thought that was considerate. I don't know, I like that. I like that it says that. This retails for $33, which absolutely is too much money for lip balm. Essential oils of sweet orange and coconut give this lip balm its citrusy, tropical aroma and silky smooth consistency. Sweet orange is packed with vitamin C, which is known to even skin tone and protect against free radicals. Coconut is a natural emollient that moisturizes, did I say that wrong again? That moisturizes for soft, supple lips. Well, I will absolutely use it, but I probably will not purchase it after I'm done because it's $33 for a tiny little thing of lip balm. So we are done talking about the box. I did want to follow up on the last two boxes though. The Harvest box and Bubbles and Glitz, November and December. The things I wanted to talk about are the things that I have been using pretty regularly. I have been using the Volition Snow Mushroom Water Serum every day. And I can't tell you if it is benefiting my skin or not doing anything. I will continue to use the Snow Mushroom Water Serum until I run out of it. But I don't know if I'm gonna rebuy it. Well, I'll buy it for the first time because I don't really know how much of a difference it's making, to be honest. I really don't. I use so many skincare products that I don't know what any one thing does for my skin. I know what they're supposed to do, but I don't know which one's working, which one's not working. I will have to reevaluate my skincare routine because it's a lot. It is a lot. I don't have a whole lot to say about the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara because I was already familiar with it. The one thing I will say is that I do use it. I use it when I don't have a thick black eyeliner pen look because it just can't compete with that, which I said, I'm sure, in the other video. The IT Cosmetics Lip Oil is fine. How much did it retail for? $11. Okay, so this lip balm that came in this box, $33. This is $11. This feels worth $11. Or, you know, probably actually less than that, to be completely honest. It's on my lips right now. I can still feel it. This whole time I've been talking. I don't hate it, I don't love it, I will use it, but it didn't wow me. The one thing that shouldn't be a surprise, especially if you've watched my videos before, the Bodyography pencils. These guys are not special. They are eyeliner pencils. I think they were supposed to be special because of coconut oil that's in them or something. These are painful. I would have thrown them in the trash, except I have repurposed them to be lip liner. Since I don't have black lip liner, I've been using the black eyeliner when I have really dark lip looks. I used it for like a more purpley lip, and I used it for a blue and a green lip. So that's really all that eyeliner is good for, because otherwise it sucks. Okay, December box, Bubbles and Glitz. I do use the iconic London face palette. I used it tonight for the blush and bronzer, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. I like it. I just use the matte ones. Well, matte, I mean, they're a lot more matte than whatever else is in there because it is incredibly blingy. I don't know if this is doing it justice, but it's very sparkly, very shimmery, but I like it. I don't know if I'll buy it again. I keep saying again as if I purchased it ever, but I don't know if I will buy it. I probably will never in my life use this fully. I have too much stuff to actually run out of anything. But I will continue to use it, I like it. The Elemis Glow Priming Moisturizer, I use this every single time I do my makeup now, every time. After I do my skincare, I let it sit, soak in, put this on, let that kind of settle for a little bit also, and then do my eyes. And then, by the time I'm doing my actual foundation and concealer, this will have settled in and toned down a little bit. Because when you put it on your face, I saw someone comment that they looked like the Tin Man. Well, yes, you will look like the Tin Man if you don't put anything else on your face and if you just go outside right after you put it on. It does fade a little bit, and if you put it on under your foundation, your face just has a really nice glow. It just gives your face a little bit more of a shimmeriness under your foundation. I love this. I probably will buy this. I say probably, it's like a definite. I will definitely buy this. The Viseart Eye Primer. It was the first eye primer I ever had. I purchased one from a different brand after I had this because I wanted to compare them. And I preferred the Viseart. The other eye primer I had made all of the eyeshadow I put on my eyes incredibly patchy. It was one of the most frustrating things that I've had to deal with putting on makeup on my face. I don't know if the primer works better on someone else's skin. Maybe it just doesn't work on my skin, but the Viseart compared to the other one I tried is my primer of choice. And I will absolutely use that every single time I wear eyeshadow. And I will buy it again. I will buy more primers to compare, but most likely I will be buying the Viseart eye primer again. One thing to note is when I was doing the unboxing, talked about how makeup sponges as opposed to the beauty blenders don't work for me. I couldn't figure out how to get them to do what they're supposed to do. Well, I figured it out and I love it. I'm a convert, whatever. I don't even use my beauty blender anymore. I literally use this for it's dirty because I just use it, don't judge. But since it's dirty, I'm literally just gonna put it in here, wash it, throw it in the dryer. The point is, I do not hate beauty sponges anymore. Or maybe I just don't hate this one. This one's great. I use it every day. I don't know how often you're supposed to replace them, but whenever this guy's time is up, I will get another one. And that's it. That sums everything up. We talked about these three, the last three BoxyCharm boxes, and I'm really glad I was able to give a review of the products in the Fresh Start BoxyCharm box as opposed to, I wonder what this is gonna be like. I think that's a little more helpful. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you got the BoxyCharm box, I'm curious to find out what you got. Did you get the olive palette? What other stuff in it did you get? Because I don't think I actually know what the other options were other than that olive palette because I had my eye on it already. So let me know what you got. Let me know what you think of these products, if you've used them. I really wanna know what you guys think about this palette. Like, I really wanna know. So, if you have used this Ciate palette and you like it, you don't like it, you love it, you hate it, whatever, I wanna know. Tell me in the comments. Share your experience, especially with this palette with me. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you did. Hopefully you hit subscribe and notifications so you can keep up with me and see what makeup looks I'm doing, what other boxes come. I will do an unboxing for all of them. Happy unboxing if you get subscription boxes, and happy makeup try on if you do your makeup. Anyway, I will catch you next time. Bye. Well, not really bye. Here's the look. Here we go. eyeshadow base done, brows done. This is the color story. I started with the lightest matte color on the lid and crease. For me, it took a lot to build. Then I put that darker brown in the crease and just in that outer corner of the lid. Then moving inward, the darker of the reds on the lid. And then I start trying to build that darker brown on the lid, mostly in the crease, under the eye a little bit. Still just trying to blend everything in and buff it out to make it look nice and blended. This is where I started running into trouble. That dark brown shade just stopped blending. I started out trying to softly blend around the edges and then blend it out into kind of an angle, try to blend it under the eye. I was trying everything to get this edge to blend out. I mean, you can see it. You can see that sharp, round edge where the shadow just stopped and literally nothing I was doing was working. I tried looking at another mirror to see if that would help, and I am just blending my little heart out to no avail. It is not working. Maybe a little bit, but you cannot blend that edge out. It just started getting patchy. I gave up and wiped it off. Clearly frustrated. I thought that maybe if I were to get my cellar water and wipe the attempt that I made to blend everything out, I could start over and add more color and then blend, blend, blend. It wasn't working. Nothing was working. At this point, I tried to use a stiffer, wider brush. I needed a timeout to collect myself. I had resigned myself to the fact that nothing was going to work, so I was just going to move on and work on the rest of the eye. At least this part was fun because I got to add some shimmer. I used a brush and then my finger to tell the difference between them. Obviously, it's better with your finger. That super sparkly shadow that's in the palette was my favorite in the whole thing. Moving on to liner. The matte cream gel liners from ColourPop break every time. The shimmers don't. Now onto the rest of my face. I did my face off camera except for this because I wanted to show you all how I ended up fixing that damn shadow. The only thing that would work was this. I had to blend out the shadow with concealer. Literally a sigh of relief. I wanted to include the iconic face palette in this video because it came in another BoxyCharm box and some of you may have gotten it. I'm just using the bronzer and blush because in this box came the highlighter duo by Laura Geller. I'm using the super sparkly one on my cheekbones and the shimmery one everywhere else. Mascara, lips. I made it. I got to the end of this look. Whoa! It turned out alright.